What's up YouTube, it's Louis here bringing you today's cryptocurrency video on Bitcoin, and we're going to take a look at the weekly time frame first. Thank you guys for your support. Please don't forget to enter my 1000 subscriber giveaway. It's on my Twitter at Louis_crypto. It's the pinned post. Go through all the steps to enter and I will be revealing the winner tomorrow basically. So what is going on with Bitcoin? On the weekly time frame, we know that we are consolidating. What we needed to look at yesterday was how this weekly candle was going to close overnight. This is what we were speaking about. We said yesterday in the video that if we were to close below this support, you'd be engulfing this green candle. You were actually below the bodies, so you were actually engulfing it, because you can see you opened slightly above and you would have closed below, so completely eating this green one. If you put the red on top, you wouldn't see the green, so that would be an engulfing candlestick pattern. Just like you had a bullish engulfing, you ate this red one. So this is why we should see continued upside. If you were to lose this low, of course that means just be very bad sentiment basically. We'd be looking for continuation to the downside, potentially the 55 weekly EMA looking to fill in this week, which we've been talking about for a long time now. It doesn't have to happen, although it has happened in the past. It just doesn't have to happen. So yeah, that is the weekly time frame. It's very bullish that I did not close below this low basically. This is very good signs, healthy. So I do think now that we can try and attempt to get back to these highs. Now we'll go take a look at the daily time frame and we can see that our double bottom is sort of forming, isn't it? Now I want to bring you guys your attention to the head and shoulders every single person on this earth is talking about on crypto Twitter. Is ridiculous. So first of all, when we were up here, everyone's saying that it's the same as this, right? And as we come down with that, everyone's saying this part is the same as this. So if it's the same, it's going to do the same thing, you know what I mean? This over here, everyone was screaming for this to be a head and shoulders pattern. And I was on YouTube back then as well, back in March, but or back in May, back in May I was on YouTube, but no one really looked at my videos whatsoever. But I did make a video on how this was not a head and shoulders, because the technical target was like minus $2,000, and that's just not going to happen. When we measured from the top all the way to the neckline, it's like minus $2,000. Same here, with the neckline is down here, and your technical, you haven't even formed the right shoulder first of all, and to validate it you need to break the neckline. So until then it's all hopium. And so it's the same with here. Yes, you formed a right shoulder potentially here, but you never broke the neckline, you never validated the pattern. And anyway, even if it was validated, the target was minus 2,000, so that just doesn't even make sense. So the same here, your target's 28k basically, but first of all you haven't even formed the right shoulder, and yeah, you need to break the neckline, which I'm not seeing whatsoever. And of course if we know that this over here is mirroring this, then look what happened afterwards. You start pumping back up, minimal back to the highs, so minimal back to 69k. So that is what I am personally seeing for Bitcoin. Just because I'm seeing that doesn't mean I'm right. You can't take it as financial advice either, but I am starting to see a double bottom formation over here. That doesn't mean that we can't do another double bottom in the second leg, of course. It's just like here you had one bottom, neckline, two, and on the second leg you had a double bottom there, just like you kind of had one here, one bottom, neckline, second bottom. That's one in total, neckline, second bottom, go up. But in that second bottom you had another double bottom. So it's confusing, but it is as simple as that at the same time. So yeah, we need to see this double bottom play out, but of course we can come to the 20 or the 200, roll over and double bottom again basically, and this is what we need to watch out for. So now if we take a look at the 4-hour time frame, because there's not really much more to say today guys, then looking at that weekly close, we do have so I'll get rid of that. We had this broadening falling wedge, you broke out, broke back in, confirmed as resistance, so it was a fake out, and now you keep on respecting support. You're coming into an apex basically, because the 20 is coming to the 050, this is sitting on the 050, and we got horizontal support on the 050. So we're coming into an apex basically. Can you see that? Something like that. So a move is going to be forced very soon, so we're going to break up or down basically. But as long as you're below the 20, you should be continuing downwards, so we should go and break these lows if we're going to continue downwards and lose this 050. If we can hold this 050, you can see, look, you're coming into an apex, break to the upside, get above these EMAs. Once you break this 0382, you validate this double bottom basically. We were previously looking at this inverse head and shoulders, but I'll just take it as a double bottom really, or you could even say this is a head and shoulders over here. But for me, it's all the same technical target because we'd be measuring from here, the lowest point, back to the neckline up here. So our technical target, once we break 48,000 at the 382, would be 50,000. So next technical target is 50,000. This would take us above the M pattern's neckline. This is very key as well, guys, because if this is your current bottom, because we are forming higher lows, and so you are sort of forming another W pattern from here to here, but the target would be a bit lower than this, but it'd be similar, around 50k. But yeah, if I measure from the swing high to the swing low, because we actually have had a higher low, so we should take it that the trend is done. We've reversed the trend. Look, you're putting lower lows, now you're putting higher lows, so the reversal we're waiting for. So break the 382 and we sort of confirm that our technical target is above that 0618. So if we can find support, maybe we do something like this where we wick up to here, come down, find support somewhere, and then continue back up. Then we would head to the 152,000, breaking us above this larger ascending triangle. But we also have the daily resistance, this purple line. Let's go to the daily, show you. So the purple line's the daily resistance, and the green line's the 4-hour ascending triangle's resistance. So that's why I've got two technical targets. But out of this retracement, breaking above the 618, we should go to the 1618 at 56,000, but also these next targets at 59k and 61k. So that is Bitcoin, guys. That is pretty much it. I will get you your bearish targets right now, but bullish wise, that's it. I mean, you do need to remember we have fallen out of the ascending triangle, so we do have a technical target to the downside. I think it was around 38k, but of course if you break back into this, we're good for continuation to the upside. But yeah, so if we measure from here to here, if you lose basically this 0618 now, which we've been holding like a boss, if you lose the 0618, we could come to the 786. Basically that's what I'm seeing at the moment, out of this smaller retracement, creating a reversal wave, losing the one, coming to that 1618, probably a wick down to that 786. Of course, if you lose that 786, you come into the 1, where we can do that large double bottom if it wants to come and fill in that wick. Doesn't have to whatsoever, because you're currently holding very nice key level, the 0618, this sort of golden pocket right here you're holding. As long as you're above this, we're good for continuation to the upside, and this potentially is your double bottom, and we're just going to consolidate for a few more weeks or something like that before continuation to the upside, retracing to each high point, which we do with these technical targets, and then meeting our final 2 points, 65 and then 69k. Perfect, guys. Please smash the like button. I'm trying to get this to 1.5k subscribers by the end of February. I know that we can do that. We got, I think, about over 20 subscribers yesterday. Thank you guys so much for that. Thank you guys for the continued support, and I'll catch you in the next one. And as always,